Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today guys, we will be doing the correction of the text, okay? And I will not read the text because I already had. And let's just get started because I have to hurry up and give another subject. Anyways, question number 1. Why does Barney have a robot? So, Barney has a robot which is Ron. Because he's actually a pretty antisocial kid. So that means he needed a friend to talk, and that friend is Ron, which is a robot, and that's basically all you had to say. So you had to say Barney had a robot because he felt alone and he needed someone to talk to, besides his parents. So that's why the parents robbed him. I robbed. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That's why the parents of Barney they still run, okay, for the kid because the parents couldn't afford a robot. Okay. Question number 2. What's the cons of having those robots? The cons means the disadvantages, as desvantagens. Então, o que é que significa? Desculpem. What's the meaning? Why is it having robots can be bad? Because obviously you can't, you don't even have to read the text. This is literally pure logic. Because the bad parts about having robots is because you'll have problems communicating with real people. If you only focus on talking to AI robots, you will not be able to talk to humans as good as talking to robots, because you will develop some social problems by talking to only robots. Okay, because your brain will think talking to robots is superior since robots can do anything. Okay, I can't explain it well, but that's basically the answer. So the cons of having the robots. Oh, but I said one con. Wait, there's other cons of having robots because besides the social part, there's also the psychological part. The psychological part is different from the social part, and we don't know how obsessed we would be for robots. I think I told you guys there was a movie called Her, where a man is have a crush on a robot, and that's other con. Because you will probably develop crushes on robots, okay, and that's not cool, okay. But yeah, there could be so many cons that you could talk about because of robots. Well, in the movie, the con is that the robot starts being all crazy because some random guy changed the codes of the robots and they got all mad. I don't remember quite the movie, but that's basically it. Question 3. Why is Ron different from the other robots? Because Ron, it literally says in the text, because Ron, since Ron was got stolen from Barney's parents. Barney's parents stole Ron, but they stole Ron when Ron was not fully completed. So Ron is different from the other robots because Ron hasn't been fully developed, fully coded like the other robots. They just stole Ron, but they stole Ron in a development phase. Like Ron didn't finish his code. That's why that's why there's a part of the movie where Ron he can only talk. He can only understand words that start with A, because he didn't fully develop all the dictionary. They stole Ron, but it was a phase where he only learned the letter A of the vocab from the chronological order. Letter. I don't know how you say it in English. Pronto, o alfabeto. Pronto. O alfabeto, só sabia o A, a letra A do alfabeto, que é a primeira. Não sabia a B, nem C, porque não tinha chegado a essa parte do desenvolvimento. Okay, that's why Ron is different from the other robots, because he didn't fully develop like the other robots. It's just, well, I'm basically repeating the same thing. 4. Even if it's a kid's movie, it still has a moral. So, what does the author? Why is the author treating kids' movies like that? Is it criticizing kids' movies? First of all, no, I'm the author. No, I'm not criticizing kids' movies. I'm saying even if it's a kids' movie, I'm saying it like that because normally we associate kids' movies with having no moral. Because like almost pretty much all kids movies we probably associate with nursery rhymes and like things that have really make no sense. You feel me? You feel me? Yeah, like, you understand me? Because even if it's a kids movie, it still has a moral. So because almost pretty much all kids movies are bland. When I mean bland, it's because there's like now it's getting better at that point of moral, but like what I'm saying is that like even if it's a kid movie, even if it's a kids movie, it still has a moral, because most of the kids movie, like, it's a little story but it doesn't have a moral. So and the games that normally have morals are the adult movies, like the violence movies. The kids movies don't really focus on the moral. That's why I'm saying even if it's a kids movie, which we associate to a movie that isn't really moral, even if it's a kids movie, it still has a moral. Okay, that's basically it. So no, I'm not criticizing kids movies, and I'm treating kids movies like that because we don't associate kids movies with moral. Okay, I just think it's, in my opinion, it's kind of rare seeing like a movie message very important. Okay. 5. Rob is an AI. So what does AI stand for? Artificial intelligence. So Ron is in an artificial intelligence robot that its interfaces refers to the between humans and robots. So what's the type of so when I'm communicating with someone, so in this case it's a human and a robot, what's that communication called? Interaction. Guys, when I'm talking to someone, I'm interacting with that person, right? That's basically it. The word that was in the blank was interaction. We talked about that word in a quiz we've done in lesson. Okay. Question 6. Actually, anyways. So question 6. Barney, who went on a walk with Ron, wants to be friends. So is this sentence defined or not defined? So this is about the uncountable and uncountable nouns, basically. So is it defined? No, it's not defined. It's not defined because if it was defined, it's literally this is all literally like I followed the same example, pretty much the same example that is in the book. I just changed the context, and it's in page. Oh my god! Wait a minute. It's in page 47. It's about the clauses, the relative clauses, and the example in the book, like this, is the Mark, who went on an exchange program to Romania, wants to become a vet. So how do you turn this sentence into a defining clause? So you gotta say Barney, who go on Barney, who goes on a walk with Ron, wants to be friends. So you literally just had to change. I'm not saying you should have done, because it's not part of the question. It just says if it's defined or not, which is not, and it's not. But in order to try to turn it defined, you had to change the who went to who goes. Yeah, goes. So that's it. Oh my god, we're already on 9 minutes. 7. Complete with past perfect. On March 21st, I tennis. So it was with play, and it was I had played tennis. Okay. B. B. What I want you to use is thought, and it's about the math test. So it was, you could invent a sujeito, sujeito qualquer, podíamos ter posto sujeito qualquer, tipo he, she, they, pronto. So, for example, she had she, it's gotta be had she thought about the text. Okay, so that's the word. C, she in days, and I want you to use not eat. So she hadn't eaten in days. She hadn't eaten in days. Ok? Pronto, basicamente isso. 8. Complete with future. I this juice, and I want you to use drink. So I will drink this juice. Okay, it's basically it. B. Thomas in 1 hour, and I want you to use leave. So Thomas leaves in 1 hour, but I think you could also say Thomas will leave in 1 hour. But I prefer you to say to change the verb and say Thomas Thomas leaves in 1 hour, because leaves could be also a signal of future. And C, she to a party, and the word is go. So it's she is going to a party. Is going. That's basically it. Okay. Right. Question 9. What's the type of conditional? So let's see. Is this halal? Ora bem, portanto, a 9 é dizer qual é o tipo de condicional das frases, que eu já vos dei, já completei as frases para vocês e quero só que vocês digam qual é o número do tipo de condicional que eu estou a falar. Portanto, o tipo 0, só para lembrar, o tipo 0 é uma certeza, o tipo 1 é uma probabilidade, o tipo 2 é uma improbabilidade e o tipo 3 é algo impossível. Ok? Pronto, então vamos lá ver. A linha A. If you don't like spaghetti, you won't like meatballs. So, I'm saying this... So this is type 1. Why is this type 1? Not because it's there's a chance you won't like meatballs, also because it uses the want thing. It uses the want words, and when you see want, it's normally type 1. Okay, so it's 1. B. If AI hadn't involved, if AI hadn't involved, we wouldn't have much information. So this is type 3. So this is 3. Why is it 3? Because this is something that is basically impossible. Okay, because it says here we wouldn't have much information. This is false, because without technology we would still have books. So saying this is kind of impossible, because if we didn't have technology these days, we would still have information in things. So this is type 3. Also, this is also type 3 because it uses would plus have. So it says hadn't involved. Okay. We wouldn't have. Wouldn't have. So it's would plus have. Okay. But yeah, that's basically it. So this is type 3. C. If I had a map, I would tell where USA is. So this is type 2. Okay, because it's something that is not that is probably not gonna happen. So we don't know. It's improbable. And like this means that also it has wood. So if it's wood, it's either type 1 or type 2 or type 3. Actually, if it doesn't have wood, it's type 0, but where it's not the solution, it's not the case. Actually, it's type 2 because it's past simple, and since there's a past simple, if I had, then that means it can only be type 2. And last sentence, D. If she watches the Mario movie, she'll improve the Nintendo lore. So, first of all, this is the must. So it's kind of obvious. This is obviously type 0 because the like it's so easy. Type 0 is the easiest to guess because all you have to know if it has the words woods or not. So in this case, this sentence doesn't have the word woods, so that means it's type 0. Okay, it's only not type 0 when it doesn't have the word wood. That's basically it. Also, this is a certain. When I say this, I say it like that is a 100% of this to happen. Like I know this will happen. In this case, I know she will like the movie because I know she will watch the movie because I know she will improve the Nintendo lore if she watches the movie. Okay, that's basically it. And last but definitely not least, let's do question 10. So, question 10 is summer holidays are just around the corner. So, and um, so that means that the expression means something is going to happen soon. This case is the summer holiday. So the summer holiday is coming soon. So that's what it meant literally, and it's literally true. The summer holidays are coming soon, and I can't wait. But anyways, guys, the video is gonna end here. Enfim, pessoal, o vídeo vai ficar por aqui. Espero que vocês tenham gostado e bye bye, guys. Bye bye.